that I've just provided so that all of you guys can be collaborators
Yeah,
today.
maybe you open it on a separate tab.
And not on your Cami.
And like, I would say like the way we did it yesterday for 7th grade, I would only have the people I called on to do certain problems go on it and edit, and then everyone else can still see my screen where it updates.
And so just to make sure, I'm going to put so that there's no confusion on which one this is. This is JTET K-Maps. Did it delete my own name? What a loser. Did they get over yet, guys? Do you guys know?
Ariana, she's not answering.
That girl sent me a text earlier.
I just texted Kate.
Oh, that was Jalea?
Who?
Ariana's name is so hard to spell.
It's not hard to spell.
Yes, it is. Was that you?
What?
Was that Ariana?
No.
We lost a person. One of these kids left.
Hold on, let me sit up.
Okay. So here's what. We talked about slope intercept form. Everyone, I see all of you people down here. Just unmute yourself. Let's see. Let's go with Ashley. If you can tell me what the M in slope intercept form represents.
The M and slope inter. Like on the PDF.
Yep. Yeah, no, you don't have to type it. Just tell me if you know what the M represents, and you just said it. So say it again.
Here, I'll do you want me to present it, or are you presenting it?
I have it up. Can you see it? No?
You're not presenting.
Oh, dang. Present now. We're just showing you. Okay.
Joshua! Your hair looks so good.
Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
I have to leave.
Bye.
Okay. I'll be right back when I'm done eating.
Okay, you can eat while you're there.
Yeah, my mom won't like that.
Oh, okay. So can you guys see our Cami document? Yes, no?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Make sure you click on the link in chat so that you can have access to this document as well. So I just asked Ashley, what does the letter represent in slope intercept?
Oh, the slope.
Yes. So M represents slope. Okay. And who can tell me who's the next person, the next victim? Charlize. What is the formula for slope?
Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1.
Yep. So this sheet right here is just designed to be a review because yesterday and the day before you guys worked with this particular formula, And we talked about letter B being the y-intercept. So what I'm going to do right here is we have this right here, the y-intercept we know is also B. So I'm just putting in some notes if I can spell. And this is just some additional stuff. So when we come down here, it says if a line has a slope m and the y-intercept is b, then the line is described as the equation y equals m x. Do we know what x is? Anybody?
No.
No, x is unknown unless we are told what it is, okay? And b is the y-intercept. So here's what we're going to do right here. You guys see these? You have the slope given to you, and you have the y-intercept. What I want you guys to do is to put these into slope-intercept equations. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. McCoy, pick people to go ahead and write those. She fell asleep. Johanna, do the first one.
Sorry, my mic was muted. I was like talking. I
And
guess
you can
Johanna
type on
first
these.
one. Okay. The second one is Kaylee. Third one is Najla, and fourth one Maritza.
Yeah, so what you guys want to do is you want to click this text button and you just want to put it over the one you're working on. Yep, there you are. I see you. Okay, go girls. They were all girls, right?
I think there's all girls in this chat or in this call.
Loser boys.
The only boy who's gone on our call or the live lesson for 8th grade is Alan.
And he said he had COVID. That is very, very, very correct. Good job, Johanna.
Yeah, I switched 1 and 2. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. The only thing I want you to put, well, yeah, I'll take that. Or someone, if you can think you can write the alternative to that, that would be great. Yep, don't forget I see you. Who's doing the second one? Is that Kaylee?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Don't forget your X and your intercept. Who's doing the third one? Who did this?
Maritza and
Yeah.
Angela were 3 and 4, but I don't remember who for which one.
Okay. So nice. I like it. Good job, Kaylee. And she even remembered her negatives. So perfect. If we did this for this one right here, think about it, person, whoever's doing this.
Hello, Savannah. Welcome.
If y is equal to 5 here, then y must be equal to what here? Who was assigned that one?
Either Maritza or Najla. I'm sorry.
It was Najla.
Okay.
Where'd that person go? Najla!
Do you have access to the document? Is she on there? Oh. You said she answered.
That's what that looks like, guys. Or it looks like y equals x. Okay? And when you have that, if you guys recall back to those stars way earlier in the year when we were talking about transformations, this is going to be a line that goes through the origin. And I'm just going to add that next to it. This is a line that goes through 0. Okay. And that's that really funky line, but we will see that a lot. Okay. So the question here was, what happens if B is 0? So we have this intercept right here that is 0. And what did I just say that happens if B is 0? Well, what did we see here? B is 0 here. And this ended up being our equation. So what happens? Let me get someone to type in there what happens. What is y equal to, and what type of linear line do we think we're going to have? Yeah, y is equal to x. Good job. So let me clean that up for me, Kaylee. Just say y is equal to x. Good job. And I'll show you up here what the line should look like. Because I got shapes. I got mad shapes. So we got, if this is our coordinate plane right here, the line that we're going to have is actually going to go like this. I just made it green and it still did it in black. Like, I don't even like you. This is your y equals x line. So the line, if someone can type in there, the line will pass through the origin. That would be very beautiful for me. Marshall, my God, everybody on this thing can hear you licking. It's disgusting. Thank you. All right, so let's look here. I want you guys to try these on your own. So we're not gonna type on this document. You're gonna go ahead and type on your own document. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to do that on your own. And then if you have any questions, then we'll answer that, okay? So go ahead on your Kami documents, do your y equals questions. I'm gonna run and grab a Coke while you're doing that, and you guys can listen to my dog clean himself. It's disgusting.
You guys can also talk.
Huh?
They can talk, right?
Yeah, they can totally talk to each other. They can talk it out too, their answers. They just can't type on the document.
I see you brought your mask, Kate.
Yes.
For the first one, I put y equals 1 over 4x plus 4.
Hold on. No, she's controlling it right now. Which first one? This first one, right? Wait, I can't even point. You guys can't see my screen because she has it. Is it the one with the? Are you guys doing the you try? This one, right?
Yeah.
What about it?
Kaylee had an answer.
Okay, what's your answer, Kaylee?
I put y equals 1 over 4x plus 4.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. So if you guys put that on your own Kami doc, you are correct. And we're not going to put it on here because when we go to upload the video, then you guys have done the work for all of your classmates who didn't show up. See how that works? We're smart. Make them work for it. So do you guys feel comfortable with does everyone have an answer? Don't share it because we don't want to give it away to people who did not do it. Do you guys feel comfortable here with having that answer?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Anyone not comfortable? Scream, say your name, say my name, say my name. Do you want to build a snowman? No! Sorry. That was the TikTok last night. I don't know what was going on there. You can speed yourself up. I learned that too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on. Now, this is the crazy part. This is the real life part. So, like, right now, even though we're all holed inside, you have these people that wear these, like, yellow or orange vests. I'm not sure if they wear yellow or orange. They wear one of them. And you'll see them, like, standing literally in the middle of the road taking pictures of the other side of the road, but the guy's, like, all the way down the hill. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to measure the slope given 2 points. So they're finding a coordinate plane and they're given 2 points. So in this situation right here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to have the information given to us, but we're going to have to find the y-intercept, okay? And this kind of seems scary, but it's really not. So imagine that we have to take this slope, this hill right here, and we have to figure out what the equation is so that every time someone comes by and they want to add land or they want to add a piece of road to it, they can do it using our equation. So over here on the right side, it says how to find B. It says substitute by plugging in the known values into the equation. So this is what we know. We know this. Well, did I already start doing that? I did. I'm sorry. Okay, so these are the known values. So we know this. Okay, we know we have an X and we have a Y and we have a slope. So this is going to give us what Y is altogether. Okay. And I'm not sure if this is how you would do this one, Krista, or if you would just plug in 0, but I would just plug in the numbers.
I think I would have just plugged in the numbers as well.
Okay, so we have an X and a Y, and so all I did was take our Y equals mx plus b. We know that m is our slope. It tells us our slope is 4 right here, okay? And it tells us that we have an X as 2. I think I can type below that. An X and a Y, okay? So wherever the person is standing to take this photo, they're standing at 2 and 5, and they know from 2 and 5 that something great is going to happen. So now I'm going to solve this out. I'm going to say Y is equal to 8 plus 5. What does that become? Because I'm not that smart. What's 8 plus 5?
13.
Is it really? Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, so now I have this, 13. Okay? But am I done?
No.
No, because I have to find letter B. So now I have to do the equation again. Except for where am I going to put this 13? Where do you think I'm going to put it? Talk about it.
On the Y.
On the Y. Well, do I have to do that, or can I just write the 13? Mapoy, would you do it like that? Have them solve for B like that?
Like this?
Take over. Where are you at?
I'm right here. Yeah.
Whoa, I don't want to leave. So I would do 13 using the original is equal to
Yeah. Using
4x.
that. And then 4x plus 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, we use the original equation, but we don't plug in the 2, okay? We don't plug in the 2 because we know that the 5, I was just wanted to make sure we didn't confuse them, or I didn't confuse them. I probably did, but oh well. It happens. All right, guys, so hold on real quick. I'm going to go ahead and draw the line down the center. So we used these 2 points right here. We plugged them into X. We plugged in the 5 into the y-intercept value, okay? And that was because that gave us y equals mx plus b. That told us that 8 plus 5 is 13. Well, now we have to figure out, is 5 the real true y-intercept? And we're going to find out that it's not. So what do I do next to isolate that to find out what x is?
Subtract 5 from both sides.
Yeah, so subtract 5 from both sides. Let me go back to my t here. So minus 5. And what does that give me?
8.
8, okay? And so now I have 8 is equal to 4x. And then if I divide, what does that give me? Divide by 4 from both sides.
2.
2 is equal to
X.
So my question to you is, all we did was prove that these 2 points what? Do they work for that slope? Yes or no? Is my x 2 up here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
is my intercept 5? Yes. So my y equals 4x plus 5. Did I have to go through all that work?
What do you mean?
I need the form. Oh, thank you. Are you in a class?
Salte de aquí.
Are you in a class?
Yeah. Hi. Hey. So my question to you guys is, did I need to do all of this work?
No.
No. All I had to do was ignore the x, use the slope, and do this right here. Now, if it asked for like the total, then I would have had to solve it in. But that's pretty much all I had to do, okay? Now, I want you guys to try this one on your own, and you guys can talk it out with each other, okay? Somebody's watching the I never say it right.
Telenovela.
Telenovela? Yeah. What's on?
Telenovela.
Sounds scandalous.
Which one are they watching?
I don't know. He's mad though. Do you hear that man screaming back there? Bro.
That's my dog.
That was not your dog talking like that. My dog's back. All right. Do we think we have an answer? Okay, I want all of you now to type your answers in there. Somewhere in this space. All of you to type your answer somewhere in that space. Pick a space and type it. You were a good boy for going outside and doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. You probably pooped in my yard? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Did you in my yard? Yeah. Did you dig up my grass? Yes, good boy. You did all the bad things you're not supposed to do. Don't you dare lick my face. I know, you're so used to doing. I'll let you see Krista in a minute. Okay, so someone's showing some work. Okay. So go back up and look. This was the proof 1 and proof 2, but all we did was have to just plug in some values. So go back up and look. Let's see what we can get. You can take that 3 out. You don't need it, Ashley. But I do like that you put it in there because we could find the total value just by solving it out, and that would tell us what y is equal to. The total. So put your x in there. And that should be your equation.
Wait, hold on. Well, wouldn't the wait?
Go for it. Whoa, I'm in Khan Academy. I'm not doing so good. Oh my god.
Where'd it go? So that -1, is that your y-intercept, guys? Yes or no? Is that negative?
No.
Huh? Someone said something.
They said no.
No, why not? Like, how do you know that's not your y-intercept?
What are these? Just what?
Coordinates.
Yeah. So you're looking for your y-intercept, and that's why we did the work up here. So here, this should have been what? What was my y? Or I should have solved for b up here, but I didn't. So now down here, I made a mistake at the top. Do you want to take this one over? Because I didn't solve for b.
For this,
Get rid of
this one. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I didn't solve for b up here. I solved each to make sure that they were both lined. That's what I did. So my mistake up here, guys, was what I did is instead of solving for b like I was supposed to solve for b, I checked to see if it were true that these two lines could pass through, and that was true. They could pass through if the slope was 4, and I had the intercept of 5. Okay.
Okay.
So, but that's not always going to be the case where that happens to work out that way. And so that's why Ms. McPoy is going to show you this one.
Okay. Let me. I'll take over. Sorry.
Or you can type in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Oops. So then you can watch the chat and everything.
Yep.
Okay,
got it.
so one of you guys told me that -1 can't be your y-intercept, right?
Zoom
And
in.
huh?
Zoom in.
Oh, wee. How? Oh,
It's about
Is that-
125.
is that big enough?
No, 125.
Oh, it's up here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And if you guys are remembering, if it were your y-intercept, what would your x value be? So for your y-intercept, what would be
0.
It would be 0, right?
0.
So
Yeah.
that's a 3, not a 0. So this can't be. Ooh, it's highlighted.
Nice.
Your y-intercept because x is not 0. Okay. So now, if we plug that in, okay, I don't know what's happening here. That's probably why. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, if I go over here and I and I have, let's see, y equals mx plus, I don't know how to get rid of the highlighter.
It's okay.
Oh, I found it.
It's actually good because all I did was prove that it could go through those 2 points up there, but I didn't use my 13 as the issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y equals mx plus b. What is our y coordinate? What value is it on this, on the numbers that they gave us? What's our y? Do we know it?
-1.
-1. Good job. So you know that the y is -1. Okay. What's our slope? Do you guys know our slope? It's on your problem.
8.
8. Okay. And then what's our x? Do we know our x?
3.
3. And the one thing we don't know is our b, right? So we're trying to figure out what that b is. Okay, so we're going to try to solve that for our b. So what's 8 times 3?
Oh, I thought it said, do you want it? No, take it away. Nasty. Take it away.
24.
Yeah, subtract it.
So then you have to take it away. Why?
Why are you taking it away? It's because we want to do something with the letter B.
Find it.
Yes, we want to find it, or what's the I word I'm looking for?
Isolated.
Isolated. Thank you. Okay. So we do that, and then those cancel out, right? And then -1 minus 24 gives me what?
-25.
Okay. 25. And then we cancel out the 24s, and then we just drop b like it's hot. So b is equal to -25. So then you just found your y-intercept. And then if you're going to write this in slope-intercept form, you have y equals, you know your slope is 8, and then you now know that you're, there you go.
Yep. And so if you scroll back up, I actually fixed the one above too. The mistake I made was I just plugged in the values to see if it fit, if it would be true. I don't know what I was thinking. So the one above is also fixed as well. So the question now is, if you go back and look at the one above and you look at the one that Miss McCoy just did, what do you do if you do not have, if you don't know, if you have 2 points and you have a slope and you don't know what B is? You guys could just go ahead and one of you type out a sentence, or if you think that you can describe what you do, that would be great too. So we didn't know what B was in either of these. What did we do? Stop, Marshall. And that's the gist of it, okay? We plugged in the X and Y value to isolate letter B. So, Mapoy, if you scroll back up, I went ahead and changed the math here and did exactly what I was supposed to do. I put the 5 in the Y, I put the 2 in the X, and I left B alone. And when I subtracted 8 from both sides, that gave me B is -3, telling me that my slope is going, that my slope is positive, but my y-intercept is negative, okay? So again, all we are doing is putting this X in the X spot and this Y in the Y spot. Go ahead, Kaylee, what's your question? Marshall, go. You're a menace. Yeah, so you know that it's add or subtract based on the sign in front, okay? So if you look here on this 8, there's no negative or a minus sign in front of the 8. So because there was no minus sign in front of the 8, that told me the 8 was positive. So that meant that I had to subtract it to get rid of it. In this case, for Miss Mapoy's, if you see the 24 right here, there's no minus sign in front of the 24, so that tells her that it's positive. So all she had to do to get rid of the 24 was subtract it from both sides. Now, because she had 2 negatives, she is just in a hole. So they're both negative, and -25 is what she had. Did that help you a bit? Inverse, absolutely. Good job, Yodaris. All right, Mapster, scroll down.
Okay. Here.
Ooh, yep.
Okay.
So sometimes you'll get equations like this, and you guys know that you want them to be in y = mx plus b form. How do we think we would get that into y = mx plus b form? If you touch me one more time, I'm calling the dog police. Think about it. What would I have to do if this is the y here? What would I have to do to get this letter x to the other side? Width, it's 3, because we have to keep that for now. Okay, I got some people typing. I'm not going to distribute for the y. I like your thinking. Najla, that is correct. So, Mapoy Najla said 2y is equal to 3x plus 6. And we're going to come back to what Leatherberry said, Ariana.
2y. Ooh. 2y is equal to -3x.
Yeah, it has to be -3 plus 6. And that's because you subtracted to get it to the other side of the equal sign. So it's not a +3, it's a -3. Now, Ariana, you said distribute for y. You're thinking that, hey, I see common terms here. What can I do to get the y by itself if I have a 2, Ariana? What would I do to get that y by itself? That question is just for Ariana. I want to get it alone. Get it alone. I don't distribute, but I can do something else because that is multiplication. What is the inverse that I can do there? Get y by itself. Yes. How? What would I have to do with the 2? Stop scratching me. I can't take you to your vet. They're all closed and your nails are long. Somebody, if you think you can help her out, help her out. Nope, we're not going to move to the other side of the equation because we want it to be left into the y equals mx plus b. What do I need to do with that 2? Divide. Yep. So I need to divide each of these terms by 2. So I'm going to take 2y divided by 2, negative 3x divided by 2, and 6 divided by 2. Yep. You're just overthinking, bro. And so what that's going to leave me with is y is equal to, and I'm going to go ahead and type it in the chat as Mapoy sets it up. Go away, Biz. Y is equal to negative 3/2 x. Stop. Plus 3. Is that what you got, Mapoy? Perfect. Okay. All right, scroll down. So these are going to be pretty easy. All you have to do is rewrite them and put them into slope-intercept form. And because we've been on here almost an hour, what I want you guys to do real quick is just everyone tell me what the M is and what the B is. Take a spot, fill it out. And Ms. Mapoy, on the third one, if you could retype that into the correct slope-intercept form for them to help them, that would be great. Stop touching.
Okay. So that is just write down the slope intercept form.
Yes, please.
Equals negative 3/2 x plus.
Yep, there you go. And so that should help you guys figure that out. And if you guys can go ahead and on this document, put what the slope is for letter M and what the y-intercept is in the B place. We don't care who does it. Just go ahead and pick a spot. Hey, we can still see that.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
I was like checking how many kids took the quiz.
I forgot the quiz, but this paper was so long. It was
Oh
okay.
yeah, no, it's fine. I think 8th grade was good. 7th grade is like their quiz was just review. Like
Thank you to the person who put 4. Thank you to the person who put negative 2/3.
Thank you, Sydney. Charlize.
You're gonna have to scroll down a little more.
Right here.
Yeah. Okay, and so real quick, I'll show you what that looks like graphing. Mapoy, just stay on your screen because you can see me working. So here, if it's negative 3, then I'm going to assume that my y or my x-intercept is going to be 0, 1, 2, negative 3. And my rise over run, my slope is a positive 4. So I'm going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1. I go over 1 because every whole number is over 1. I'll do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1. Okay. And what I will do is just use my little shapes line over here and draw a line. And I have graphed. Stop. I've never seen this dog like this. This is ridiculous. You're harming my personal space. Okay. You can even do it from this one right here, which is easy. A lot of you guys get intimidated by this right here because it's a fraction. Oh no, I want to undo that. Okay, so I have a positive y-intercept or a positive b, so I'm going to start at positive 2. Now, I have an option. I can go up to 1, 2, but if I go up 2, I have to go over 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, I can go down to 1, 2, but then I have to go over positive 3. So the negative, you can do it either way. It just has to be like a battery. So if you go up 2, then you have to go left 3. If you go down 2, then you have to go right 3, the opposites. And I will go ahead and draw my line through that as well. And that is one of the reasons I absolutely love slope. And my God, I'm going to just, well, no, I erased it. I want to undo that. Okay. And that's the straightest I can get my line because, well, I'm not good at straight lines. Okay, guys, you guys know this. Everybody knows this. Okay, whatever. Are there any questions on that? The group practice, if you guys want to do that together in a group, that's fine. But that's pretty much all that we have for you guys. It is perfectly okay now to check out, clock out. I'll check the one last question. Yes, I see what, yep, good job, Ariana. She typed it in here. And I'll go ahead and type in the last one here. Should be, what is this, -3/2?
Mm-hmm.
Text. And then what was slope? What's the number above? 4. B is 4. And so just by knowing that, you guys can easily graph. Slope is super easy to graph. It's easy to do. Okay. And I believe that you guys will be able to do this without any problems. Are there any questions before we kind of part ways for a little bit? Okay, if you have questions, just go ahead and type them in the chat. If you want to go, you are more than welcome to go. And we will see you. Oh, let's sing happy birthday.
Aww.
Okay, everyone unmute yourselves. Okay, on the count of 3. We ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. That is terrible. Happy birthday,
Ariana. Happy birthday to you.
That was so awesome.
Oh no, that was great. Did she leave?
No.
No. I didn't know we were April babies together. That's amazing. Happy birthday. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
We have it in recording too. I think we should like save that clip and play it for everyone's birthday.
We can clip it out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you
Oh, a remind about Prodigy.
How do
Yeah.
how do we know how many questions we've done?
you need to do about 60 to complete all the stuff.
Yeah, and I told her to just count, like do about 60, and she was like, I didn't count. And I was like, I mean,
So like Prodigy is not my friend right now. I can't show you because I have the grades up, but
you're still presenting.
I am.
Yeah.
You saw that? No, you're still presenting.
No, you're still presenting.
No, I'm not.
It says Jennifer Tetrick presentation.
Did you guys see what was on my screen?
No.
No.
I can. I see it right there.
I saw
Whoa, you didn't see me go over Mapoy. Anywho, if you see an NE, then you know that you haven't met my goal yet. That's it. That's it. If you see an NE in the grade book, it's changeable, then that means you haven't met the goal for Prodigy yet. So what I would do tomorrow is, honestly, with as smart as you guys are, if you guys spent like 20 minutes doing Prodigy, you would knock out all of those questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep checking for your updates. I can't get to dashboard. What is dashboard?
Wait. Do we keep doing it on the same like Cami document that we're all in?
No, because you do the work for everybody. You take all the work that we did here in this Cami document and put it on your.
Okay.
You see how that works? You guys got the leg up. The rest of the kids have to wait for this thing to take 70 minutes to upload. And the storms. Oh, wait. Did somebody else type something? Okay, what dashboard are you talking about, Najla?
So in one video you showed like a dashboard or something that we should have like assignments there.
Yeah, it totally doesn't exist for you. I found that out.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we made Josh Burton be our little guinea pig. He was not very happy about it. Yeah, it doesn't exist for you. It just makes you guys play, which is really crazy. But the dashboard is for me, and it shows me like how many questions you've answered. So I can go. Let me go to look at. I'm not presenting, so I can go to Najla. You're in what period? First. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That was beautiful.
You. God, I killed that. Who was trying to type over my stuff? Yeah, broskies. I don't want to do this week. I want to do last week.
They all sang happy birthday to me. Did you hear it?
Yeah, so I don't have anything from any of y'all last week. I actually have stuff from Gianni.
Gianni?
Yeah, but I did get your placement test from last week. I just don't have you having answered enough questions for the iLearn portion of it.
Oh, okay.
Christian, Najla, you did do some stuff. You did the placement test. Christian Banda answered questions. Has anybody talked to that kid? Is he alive?
He's alive. I texted him.
So
How do you go on the placement test?
what I'm gonna do is it's you just gotta do it and then it will say like congratulations. I can't explain it to you because it will just tell you congratulations, you've mastered this. Congratulations, you've mastered that. And it literally, that's how it just treats you. It treats you. Ariana, you've done yours. Abram's done his. Ashley, Sierra,
Abram?
Oh, I
Danya, Greg, Alicia, Jada, Jalen, Jayana, Alex, Johanna has done hers. Katie, Luz, Maritza, Najla, you didn't do yours yet. And Sydney. Those are all the people that have done their placement test.
Alan just joined.
Just
Alan joins at the end of it.
It's
Pointless.
So I'm going to extend the placement
Alan.
test. Or I'm just going to keep extending stuff, guys. I'm going to extend this. Edit. Cancel.
Are you still in the call?
Who's breathing like Darth Vader, bro?
Are you still
Love, I am your father. Okay, I extended the other thing, and I'll extend it for all the other classes too for Prodigy, but you guys should be good. Unless you have any questions, you are free to go. And I think you just saw me rub my nose. I don't have COVID.
Yeah, you do.
Alan,
Yeah, you do.
how do you know?
I know because I stalk.
You
I
can't
didn't
confirm
even
that,
see
Tedrick.
it.
I know where you live.
I know where I live too.
You know where you live.
I know where all of you live, actually.
No, you
play
don't.
this game with me. Bet.
Mia wanted
Bet.
to check up on you yesterday because of the tornado.
Where were you over there?
No, Mia was calling me. She was like, "Is